Have you ever had a moment that changed your life? Only it didn't really change your life? Yeah, I've had hundreds of them. And today I want to tell you about the one time it actually stuck and the one habit that made it possible. And I hope that by telling you my story, it will encourage you to take a step towards genuine life change. Because you know what? The world needs leaders right now. The world needs you to step into who you're supposed to be. The world needs you to be who God has called you to be. So, if you're tired of false starts and you're ready to go all in, here's the secret. I'm Chris, and if we're just meeting, I post videos every Monday to inspire, encourage, and motivate you in your daily pursuit of personal or spiritual growth. So be sure to subscribe for more content like this. I don't remember the sermon. I don't even remember the speaker. I do remember it was suddenly like I was the only person in the room. God invited me to go all in. And I did. This moment, it wasn't so unique. I've experienced many life-changing moments in the past. Moments when I swore this time it would be so different. This time it actually was. Not because of anything significant about the moment itself, but because I followed it with action. God brought a couple very specific things to my mind, like to deal with in order. And it was like, first we're gonna deal with this, and then we're gonna deal with this. And that's exactly what we did. This moment was in 2016. In 2017, we dealt with the first. In 2018, we dealt with the second. And I know what you're thinking. That's a really, really long time. And you're right. That's a very long time. However, the key to all of this isn't speed. It's not about tips and shortcuts. It's about consistency. Because knowledge doesn't change you. Applied knowledge will change you. And I don't care if we're talking scripture, business books, life-changing conferences, or moments, or whatever. You have to live what you learn. I decided to get serious about my morning routine, and a part of that routine was reading. Now, I'm not trying to be an overachiever. I decided to read about 5 pages a day in one book, and the first book I read was called The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. And let me just say, if you have not read this book, stop what you're doing and go buy this book right now. There's a link in the description. You will not regret it. But the key principle of this book is essentially that small things done consistently over time produce big results. And I believed it. So for the first time in my life, I entered a season of true consistency. I was faithful daily in my Bible reading and my prayer time. I was faithful even to include time set aside specifically for personal growth. And you know what? Nothing changed. At least not right away. It was a full 2 years before I began to see the results of my consistency. And now, a little over 4 years since I made that decision, let me tell you, this works. The one habit that changed my life is the habit of consistency. Now, I know what you're thinking. Consistency is not a habit. Okay, you got me there, but it is the glue that holds all of this together. Whatever healthy habit it is you're trying to develop, it will not be possible without the power of consistency. One of my favorite songs is Local Construction by Relient K, and the chorus of that song says, "Fix the car, fix the house, fix the flaws in myself. It's never done like local construction." And it can be like that sometimes. When we're trying to grow, it can feel like it's never done, like it's not working, and it can cause us to want to give up. When I was a kid, I loved plums. And one day I decided I was gonna take the seed from my plum and I was gonna plant it in my backyard and grow my own plum tree so I could have as many plums as I wanted. Now, I'm not an expert in plum agriculture, so I have no idea if this would have actually worked or not, but I was committed. I went out there, I dug a hole in the ground, I put my seed in it, and then I watered it faithfully every single day. You know, for 3 or 4 days. And then nothing grew, I was discouraged, and I quit. I didn't understand that growth might be happening underneath the surface, but it takes a while before it bursts through the soil and is visible to everyone else. And it's the same way in our lives. When we're doing the healthy things, when we're doing the things we need to do to grow, growth is happening inside of us, but it takes a while before it bursts through the soil of our lives and is visible to those around us and even ourselves. And I want to challenge you, if you're trying to grow and you're not seeing results, don't give up, don't be discouraged, stay consistent, keep going. I know it's frustrating when you feel like you're doing all the right things and seeing no results, but let me just promise you, it is working. Deep inside, you are growing, you are improving, you're taking the right steps, and it is making a difference, even if you cannot see it yet. So keep doing the right things. Stay consistent. That's what I want for you. To keep growing in your skills, to keep growing in knowledge, to keep growing in your walk with God. Life change is possible for you, but only if you begin to practice consistency. In the next video, I'm going to share with you some key things that have helped me grow, specifically focusing in on my morning routine. And if that sounds helpful to you, go ahead and subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss it. And if you have found this video helpful, be sure to hit the like button and let me know in the comments what you're gonna do to keep growing in consistency and what area you're trying to grow in. And I'll see you in the next video.